Hey there, I just got a Wantable box in the mail and I'm so excited to show you everything that came out of it and how I styled each piece with things from my own closet. I was really having fun making outfits this time, so this video is a little different than my normal format where I just take everything out of the box and put those things together as much as possible. Hey there, if you're new, thanks for stopping by. If you're curious about Wantable, I'm going to go all into it. If you're just stopping by because you want to see some spring, summer fashion, I've got outfits for you. And if you're stopping by because you are learning how to dress in a new way after a weight change, this is why I'm here too.
Adventures in style, putting looks together.
Welcome, my name is Lisa, and we are going to get into this box here. This is the spring style edit. So this is one of their special edits that they do. In addition to their regular edit, you can get a subscription box once a month or once as frequently as every 3 months. You pay a $20 deposit for anything that you keep. And how do you end up getting what you get in a box? Well, they have something called the stream, and it is on their website for members where you can go through, see what their current inventory is, and give things a thumbs up. In this particular box, it looks like everything in here I gave a thumbs up to. Wantable is one of the great services for giving you a lot of good information in your box. So in the spring edit, you can see, as I just showed you, a list of all of the items that I've got here and the name of the brand, the size, the price, and whether or not you gave it a thumbs up in the stream. And then sometimes you end up with the same stylist over and over again. I had Jordan for quite a while, and then I didn't, and she's back. And so she says to me, "Hi, Lisa, welcome back." And then she goes into how to style each of these items. I'm not going to read her notes because I had so much fun straying from her styling notes and making more outfits out of things from my closet. I wanted to bring that to you this way this time. So let's just get started. For the first outfit, I put together two things from this box. And the first thing was the Baxter high-rise cuff short in Indigo worn. And the brand is Oliver Logan. Never heard of that brand before. I'm wearing a size 27. And just for reference, I am 4'4.5". I am a size 4 or 27 on the bottom and a small or medium on top after losing 68 pounds 2 years ago. I always bring that up because I know that a lot of you are in the same boat as me, where you've recently lost weight and you're just enjoying finding a new style in a new size. And also just a note, Wantable sizing is somewhat inclusive. It's not the most inclusive sizing I've ever seen, but it's somewhat inclusive. So for you folks that are very petite or super tall, or in some of the sizes like the X sizes like I used to be in, they may not have everything that you would be looking for. Okay, so these shorts are 69% cotton, 30% recycled cotton, and 1% spandex. And on top, I'm wearing the Mariner Stripe mesh sweater in Smoky Lilac Stripe, $79, and it is their in-house brand, 78 and Sunny, and this is another 100% cotton item. And one thing that I did really like about it is that the mesh wasn't see-through. I'm not wearing a tank top under this, and you can't see through it too much. Now that I look at myself in the viewfinder, I think you can see through it. So maybe I would recommend wearing a beige tank with this. I did find that it is boat-necked enough that your bra would have to be pretty far out on your shoulders, or you just don't worry about it. And I know a lot of people feel that way. I like the cut of it and the size of it. I thought it was unusual that the stylist sent me something in lilac, because I have in my notes that I never want to wear purple. With Wantable, when you set up an account, you give them your height, your weight, your measurements, your sizes, so they can find the right fitting clothes for you. And you also have an opportunity to tell them things that you like in clothes, or brands that you like, and things that you dislike. For example, I always say that I tell Wantable and Stitch Fix not to send me polka dots, and they have pretty much a perfect track record of never sending me any polka dots. Another thing that I have in my notes is I don't want to wear purple. As a redhead, I always kind of feel self-conscious about having purple with red hair. So it's unusual that she sent me something lilac here. But let me tell you, one thing that I've really changed over the last couple of years, after being almost 200 pounds, and as I got closer and closer to 200 pounds, I wore more and more black items, and I was that way for decades. I just wanted to cover myself up. That was my hang up. You can fashion at any size. That was my problem and my hang up. Nevertheless, it's what I did. So for me, when I got this yellow jacket out of my very first Wantable box, I was really disappointed. I'm like, why did they send me this? And then I put it on and I realized it was kind of fun and I enjoyed the color. And if you follow me on this channel for months, or maybe even more than a few months, you know now I love myself some color, and I'm enjoying so much exploring all the different colors that I really enjoy wearing now that I'm not trying to just cover everything up with black. Okay, back to the box. So am I going to keep this crochet top and these shorts? I'm not quite sure. I am leaning towards the crochet top, but I have to think about some other cool things that are coming up from this box. So another thing I picked out of this dream, I'm sure because the color, are the Abbey Twill short in Pool Blue, 78 and Sunny. And here they are. Love, love, love in this color. And you can see here, I paired it with my new favorite t-shirt from Walmart. This t-shirt went flying off the shelves and it went out of stock. And now it was back in stock for a little while. So I hope by the time you see this, it's still in stock. So links to everything that I'm showing you is in my pinned comment and in my description box. A few things may be below for YouTube shopping. Basically, the Wantable stuff, 78 and Sunny, their in-house brand, would only be available from shop.Wantable.com, or you could order a box as a Wantable member and then maybe end up keeping 5 things and getting a 20% discount. So lots of ways to shop available to you. On my feet, I have one of my favorite things from last year, and they are the Scoop Jelly Mesh Flats. I still have them. So I'm going to put a link to a more trendy kind of mesh flat below. So if you're trying to recreate this outfit, it's all there for you. Oh yeah, and then before I forget, these shorts are 60% tencel, 30% cotton, 8% polyester, and 2% spandex. And I would say they are about a 2.5, 3 inch inseam. They're a little short for me, but I'm comfortable wearing them around friends and family. Let's talk about the Holly High Rise Straight Leg Jean in Bubble Bath, size 27. These are $116 from Wantable. Again, if I keep 5 things from this box, I'll get a 20% discount. I have a $20 credit for my styling fee, and then they had a special where you could get $10 extra off. So I have $30 credit and maybe 20% off depending on how it goes. So these jeans are by Dear John, and Dear John is a really good brand for jeans. Just love them. Some of their styles I don't end up keeping, some I do. They are a nice light denim wide leg with a raw cut hem. They were cropped on me if you're really petite and they're a little long on you, or you wanted to make them cropped. Well, you know what I do? I turn these inside out. I take a Sharpie, I take a ruler, I cut them, and then I take a fork and I fray the edges with a fork. That's how I do that. There's probably a utensil better than a fork for doing that. When I figure that out, I'll let you know. Okay, so these jeans are 95% cotton, 4% polyester, 1% spandex. I do not know the inseam length on these. I did find a link to them, so you could click that and check that out. And yeah, I really did like them. Having fun styling them with a black tank from Quince. So I just threw that on because it's gonna go with what's coming next. These jeans, I had the most fun styling out of this box. So here I have a fun floral lightweight scarf that I got from Walmart, and I just put it on as a belt because I just wanted to see how that would tie the color of the jeans and the modal Quince muscle tank together. Both those colors are picked up from the scarf, so I just thought that was fun. And don't worry, I'm getting to the shoes. So the shoes are a fun part of this outfit as well. So yeah, I just like that look, so I styled those 2 things together, and then I kept going. All right, and then here is the light denim cuffed with the modal shirt untucked, and then I was just having too much fun with this darn scarf. So here I have it on around my neck, like one typically wears a scarf. I love that this one is just long enough for me to get around my waist as a belt, but then here it looks very pretty and feminine with this top. Out of this box came the Western Slim shirt in denim color Wilder. This is a size 2 to 4. It is Liverpool. I just love that brand. $88. And I just wanted to try denim on denim on denim. Do they call this a Texas tuxedo or a Canadian tuxedo? Which one is it? Let me know. And the buttons on this, they almost look like little turquoise. So I could see this would be a very fun top to wear with like a red gingham skirt and turquoise jewelry. Wouldn't that be pretty, just to kind of give it a country look? So I have all kinds of ideas for this shirt. I'm definitely going to keep this shirt. I love it. But here I just have it styled with the scarf just to look a little dressy, with also my blue denim slingback shoes from Cozy Island. So I am denim on denim on denim with my Canadian tuxedo from shoe to top. And then I'm going to show you these shoes up close. There will be a link to them here. I recently did a collaboration with them, and these are absolutely, out of 2 collaborations with Cozy Island, these are absolutely my favorite pair of shoes from them. Believe it or not, they are actually really comfortable. I got them with the intent of having some height to put on very long, like 31, 32, 33 inch seam jeans that I have that are like too long for me to wear with comfortable shoes. So you can wear this shirt as kind of like a light denim jacket over a top. You can wear it as a top. It looks great untucked. I don't think I turned around, so I didn't show the cute little blue button right at the back yoke of the shirt. 1 button in the back, it's so cute. Third way to wear it would be to tie it up like this and looks even a little bit more Western that way. So I'm just loving my, am I Texan or Canadian? I'm both. I have a Texan tuxedo or Canadian, whatever I decide to call it that day. And then this little bag, I liked this on a whim. And it's the Estrella Detachable Fringe Crossbody Bag in Toasted Coconut. And I can't believe they sent that to me. Stitch Fix and Wantable has picked up on the fact that I kind of like Western wear because I miss living in Texas a little bit. This bag is real leather. It smelled divine. It was soft and buttery. When I took it out of the box, I thought, I'm really not going to like this. This isn't my style, but it just is a beautiful little bag, such nice quality. And once I got it on with all of this denim, I was ready to go. I really liked it. So this is $148 before discount, and I'm considering splurging on the little bag. Next up, I got some earrings that I have liked in the stream for a long time. They are by a company called Nakamol, and they're $48, and they're called the Mixed Gemstone Cluster Earrings in Turquoise. And of course, Wantable brings it to you in their bag, and then it came in the Nakamol bag. And the earrings I liked for so long is because I just liked all the little colors in them. I just thought they would be great for summer. Again, I'm just embracing color so much in my life since wearing black for so long. It's so much fun. So on the bottom, again, Liverpool, and these are the pleated mid-length trouser shorts in color Laurel Grove. I could not find these for sale anywhere online. I found like a blue pair, so I don't know if these are last year's Liverpool. And I did find that they just were a little too big on me, and they belled out a little too much. So they were not my favorite from this box. And on top, I'm just wearing a recent purchase from Loft and these Dolce Vita sheer leopard flats, which I found for sale. They're still for sale on sale. I think it was on Amazon, but like I said, the link is below. Love those Dolce Vita flats, and mesh shoes, woven shoes, still so in. And for a khaki bottom and a black top, again, the purse goes great. Just love it. That went together really well. Last thing out of this box was, I don't even remember giving a thumbs up to this collarless boucle jacket with scalloped hem from Liverpool, $129. It's just gorgeous, elegant, adorable, all the things. I am totally in love with it. Oh man, I'm gonna have a tough time. I really do want to keep this. And I have so many nice boucle blazers and fun blazers like this, and not enough occasions to wear them too. So I'm not sure. I really do want to keep it though. I just love it. You can see it doesn't have real buttons or real pockets. I mean, I would just love to wear this to a business dinner. Unfortunately, I work from home now. I don't get out to conferences that much anymore. So it's going to be sad if I have to send it back. If you're curious to try Wantable, I have a referral code in my pinned comments and in my description box. You would get a discount off your first box, and then I would also get a discount off my next box. And I would say if you do that, make sure you're very careful about placing all your sizes in there correctly, and that you spend some time on the stream putting your preferences in there. And if you get that first box, I really hope you enjoy it. I know when I got my first box, I was not outside my comfort zone. I was not trying colors yet. And when I pulled this banana yellow blazer out of the box, I was so disappointed until I put it on and realized how fun to wear. And now I have it out for its season 2 years later, and I love to wear it as much as I can this time of year. And at this point in time, 2 years later, heavy into having a YouTube channel, doing styling boxes like this coat is probably one of the things that started it all for me. Thank you so much for watching. I really enjoyed bringing this little bit of a different format to you. I hope you enjoyed it. If you're new here, hit that subscribe button. I do a variety of videos styling outfits, starting with Walmart on the affordable end, all the way up to Front Door Fashion, which is one of the more higher end subscription boxes. So I like to bring you a lot of different options. I like to save money, but I also like to reward myself sometimes with a splurge. I hope you have a great day, and we'll see you again soon.